Welcome back to the USIT campus tour. Let's continue our walk around the Camperdown campus. Let's go! In the previous video, we stopped down there right after the graffiti tunnel, and now we are standing in front of the bottom building, specifically at the entrance to the library for postgraduate students. It's located right next to the pharmacy building and the graffiti tunnel that you can see in the previous video. Alright, now we are gonna head down a bit to check out some of the buildings listed on the board here. So the first spot here is the refectory. It's one of the uni venues they usually use for dinner events, but I'm pretty sure it's also rented out for weddings. Yeah, I've actually seen a couple myself. Okay, so over here we've got the Hayden Lawrence building. It is home to the Biological Sciences faculty, and inside you will find lecture theaters, labs, and staff offices. And just across from that is the Gadigal Center. It is a dedicated student center for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students. Okay, and just over on the right, you will find the two buildings listed on this board. And right across from here, you will see the Wallace Theatre. And then here, we've got the R.D. Watt building. It belongs to the School of Agricultural Science. Alright, now we are heading down to another part of Camperdown campus. As you know, USIT is huge, guys. You could honestly get your daily step just walking to class. So our next stop is the buildings you can see listed here. And if you look over there, that field, I think it's a football field. Forgive me if I'm wrong. Have never actually played there, so yeah. And that is another entrance to USIT, the Parramatta Road Gate, as we usually call it. Okay, now we are making our way to the School of Vet Science. So the first one here is the GD Stewart building. It is home to the vet science labs and offices. So this area is part of the Sydney Uni Sports, mainly for football, but there's also a gym inside too. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Next up, this is still part of vet science. It's the Univet Teaching Hospital. And right next to it is the RMC Gone building. It is home to academic offices and teaching spaces for the Vet Science School. Okay, now we are at the Charles Perkins building. And this is where I used to do my medical chemistry and microbiology labs. And you can imagine walking all the way from the pharmacy building to here. My legs get seriously strong every single day. Oh, and way over there, you will see the RPA hospital. And we've also got the CPC auditorium here. And there's also a big field here. I think it's used pretty much for all kind of sports. And this one is called Uni Oval number 1, and the one we saw earlier was Uni Oval number 2. So yeah. By the way, isn't it gorgeous? Like, alhamdulillah, I'm always so grateful to have had a chance to study at USIT. I usually like to sit like around here, chill out, clear my head after all those lab reports, and watch people playing. It's kind of relaxing, to be honest. And if you look over there, that building is the Susan Wakil Health building. It is for health students. Sometimes pharmacy classes are held there too, which can be pretty stressful because of the distance. I remember one day my class went from the pharmacy building to Charles Perkins, then all the way to Susan Wakil. I was totally knackered. Like, what a day! Next up, we've got the Old Teachers College. And on the other side, we've got the Sydney Uni Sport and Fitness. Alright, now we are moving into the education school area. And as you can see, here we've got another field. And for this one, we call it the square, not an oval, because of its like actually square shape. Okay, so here we are at the main education building, the heart of the education school. Alright, this is the Brennan Macomb building. And the stairs here actually lead straight to the graffiti tunnel. And here is Manning House. So it's a super central spot. You've got the user office, lots of cafes and food spots, meeting rooms, plus there is a bar and music venue too. And there is also a women's praying room here, which is the closest one if you are coming from the pharmacy building. And there is a grass tennis court in here. As you can see, I don't know. I don't think that you can see that. So this building here is still part of the quadrangle. And the building right in front of us is the back view of the Anderson Sword building. Alright, so we'll just walk up there to check out the entrance to the Faculty of Medicines. And I'll show you that you can also get to the quad from this spot in here. And we'll be coming back here after. Okay. And this tree usually turns into a beautiful jacaranda around October to November, both here and there. Okay, so here's the front view of the School of Medicines. Welcome! Oh, and you'll often see couples taking wedding photos around here, usually a bunch during holidays or semester break, because the quad is just so beautiful, so it makes sense. And we're back near the front of the quadrangle. You can spot facial library over there. Remember, I showed this one in part 1. And yeah, here's the quadrangle again. Now we are backtracking a bit to the spot behind the Anderson Stort building that we checked out earlier. Here it is. So I am standing in one of our public spaces. So they've got a barbecue here too, which students usually use for hangouts, gathering, etc. And it's free, so you can use it like any time. And yup, that's me. Hello, hello. Thanks for sticking around and watching up to this part. Yay! Okay, now we are heading over to Physics Road. Let's go. So over on the right, that's the RC Mills building. So across the way, that's the Edward Ford building, home to the School of Public Health and Tropical Medicines. And this tree also turns into a beautiful jacaranda around October to November. So that building back there is the School of Nanoscience Hub, and right behind it you will find the Physics Learning Hub too. And the building right in front of us here is the Physics building. Right now we are making our way to the Susan Wakil Health building because I want to show you what the front looks like. Let's go. Okay, we are at the front of the Susan Wakil Health building. Welcome! So when the weather's nice, it's such a great spot to just sit and chill out around this area. Okay, now we are heading back to the front of the Public Health building, which is the Edward Ford building. Let's go. Okay, so we've just been walking along the same road as earlier, and now we are right at the entrance of the Edward Ford building. And now we are leaving Camperdown campus and heading over to Darlington campus. So we are walking from the back of the buildings we walked past earlier. If you remember, they were in my previous video. This one right here is the back of Madison buildings. And this one is the back of the Michael Spence building, if you remember. Yep.